Hi everyone, my name is John. Today I want to share some knowledge with you through this video. There are many types of element marketing communication. Today we have a special understanding of one of the element. This element is the advertising. Advertising is any form of the paid communication from the certain sponsor or the sources that can attract the people to attention to the idea, good, service, or the sponsor itself. Most of the advertisements are aimed at the group rather than the individual, and the advertising are usually divided to the media such as the television, radio, newspaper, and the internet. And then the advertising is a very old form of the promotion. In the recent decade, advertising practice have undergone the tremendous change as a new technology and the media has enabled consumers to bypass traditional advertising venue. From the invention of the remote control that allow people to ignore the advertisement on the TV without the software, to recording the device that allow the people to watch the TV program but skip the advertisement. So the traditional advertisements are gradually disappearing. Overall, the TV rating has fallen. Then we come to understand the purpose of the advertising. Advertising has a three main goals. First, inform. Second, persuade. And third, remind. Then we to learn about the three of the purpose of the advertising. First is the information advertising. It can increase the awareness of the brand, product, service, and the idea. It directs new product and the brand, and can educate the people about the attribute and the benefit of the new or the established product. Second is the persuasive advertising. It can attempt to persuade customer that the company service or the product are the best. It can change the people perception and improve the image of the company or the product. The goal is to influence the consumer to take the action and change the brand, try the new product, or stay loyal to the current brand. And the last is a reminder advertisement. It can remind the people about the demand for the product or the service, or purchase the function and the benefit provided by the product or the service in the time. Next is the advantage and the disadvantage of the advertising. As a method of the marketing communication, advertising has both advantage and the disadvantage. In the term of the advantage, when the organization invests in the display itself and the product in the public forum, advertising can create the kind of the credibility or the legitimacy. Then the advertising can enable market to the repeatedly send a message and the strategy can choose the interval. Repetition make it more likely that the target audience will see and record the message. They will increase the result of the raising the awareness. Advertising can generate the drama and the human interest by the stimulating, exciting the character and the scenes. It can introduce emotion, image, and the symbol that inspire, disturb, and it can show how a product or the brand compare with the other competitor. Finally, advertising is an excellent tool for building a brand because it can establish a rational and the emotion connection with the company and the product, which translate into the goodwill and advertising become the more and more complex in the digital method. It is a powerful tool for the tracking the consumer behavior. Interesting and the preferences allow the advertiser to better customize content as an offer for the individual consumer. Through the power of the digital method, memorable and the interesting advertisement can be shared and spread among the friends the number of the viewers the view. As the main disadvantage of the advertising is cost. Market question whether this communication method is very cost effective in attracting the largest group of the customer. Of course, costs vary from the media to the media, and the production and the delivery cost of the TV commercial are very high. In contrast, print and the digital advertising are often much cheaper. Accompanying the cost is the question of how many people an advertisement actually reaches. In today's crowded media market, advertising is easily limited, even as is that in actionary attract the attention can be stay over the time. A true digital advertising is the creable and interactive traditional advertising media or not. In the physical world, it is difficult for the market to train to measure the success of the advertising and the director associated with the change in consumer perception or behavior. Because advertising is a one-way medium, there are usually few direct opportunity for the consumer to give the feedback and the interaction, especially to the consumer who often feel overwhelmed by the competitive market information. Lastly, thank you all to watch this video.